It's 5:30. Try to make some progress here. What was I doing? So, I guess I've already opened this file somewhere. Because I did some looking at stuff. So, this could just be send. Hmm. So this is really just um, send and receive file. But oh my god, this is so wonky. Look, are both just really some version of. I think I should open the file first. I think I'm in the weeds of pointlessness here. Path. This won't work. So, what is the situation with send file? Like, cause that it doesn't matter. I don't know why I keep getting off on this. Oh, they actually included an offset, which I didn't. Yeah, I don't. Okay. Oh, yeah. What I wanted to figure out is in the current form, in and out could be whatever. Oh, so the offset thing is probably what I should be using in my other string handling stuff. Oh, I guess this was the problem that I ran in before. It cannot be a socket for the input. Oh. And okay. So in theory, you can use sendfile in both cases. None of this matters though, because I mean, that's interesting that it might work, but it also only matters if you had kernel TLS working as well. So let's focus up here. But that means, oh, but what am I doing here? So the problem with this is how we're doing these read write things that are dependent on what the things are. And this really only is doing uh yeah, I mean it's only really doing this. but it's only doing that right now. I want to convert this to doing the TLS thing. Is that how that should work? Like, should you use pipes more? I feel like I'm waffling around on this shit too much. I think it's because I'm somewhat indifferent. Okay, so let's get it together here. Oh yeah, so this needs to be right TLS. I think it's better having receive and send though, since it's just clear in the code what you're trying to do. What the crap? But this right prefix file is a problem. So this, in theory, we're just reading from a file. This is writing the TLS thing, which this arguably could, we'll see how it pans out. This could be just write TLS right there, probably. What are my cases anyway? Sending a whole file, receiving a whole file, and then basically writing byte buffers. Let me just. Oh, yeah, I was going to do this. Compile this, go to the beginning. Okay, doesn't matter. We got to read here. 804, which is in the read net, so that's fine. 804, 804, 251. What? Oh. What? Read file. Const. Oh. Let's see. Just have that on there, I guess. Emax. So it's gonna just keep snowballing on me. That didn't work at all. Oh, it's 'cause it's the Airstream. Something else. Oh. What? Oh, we have to set it up. So, what does this do? Oh, it's reading it into the buffer. Duh. Read file. Yeah, this. What are you talking about? That can't be const. What? How was I doing that before? Refile food discards const. What the fuck? Why do I have a const buffer? Yeah, So this is obviously not that. So immediately receive is a problem because it's not implemented correctly. So really I need to remove this and just do this because that's not working yet. Send file, unused parameter prefix. I don't know about that. Seems a little suspect. Prefix. So we write the prefix out to here. And then we write the rest of the thing, which I don't. Do I even need this? I think I might be doing something stupid. I think I might just be wrong about that. Where's this called? So this is where I was wondering. Hmm. Hmm. So this is the initial one. So that should be right. Three. This is a problem. Um, so this is one option. But hmm, like, how would you even get an AI to do this, really? You'd have to. Hmm. Okay, so there's some question about that, and I'm gonna have to assume that we do that. I mean, you really want to do this above the other thing? And why did I do that other thing as individual commands? Because it was a send file, I guess. Is this on? Yes. This has not been going great. Um, so there's already the other scenario where there's the send file that I have to do status head, and then the body is sent with the thing. But you could still do these two together. Wonder how that works out. Do I do any flushes? Must be somewhere. Yeah, we need to fix that. With some scenarios where there was errors happening and it would leave this in a bad state. I think some of that's wrong. Or if you had errors and didn't correctly handle them in the code. So this was the fallback if you still had an open transaction. So yeah, I think this is the right choice. So what is this thing? What is the actual signature for this? Uh, wait, did I copy that correctly? So we're gonna need this, and we need, I don't know, somewhere in this. Uh, so like that. This would be this, I guess. And then just the opposite. We're gonna loop through and do these calls. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got this like for I. Think that was what it was called. Isn't that what it is? Yeah. How that seems more convenient than I thought it would be. Though some people are like, don't put macros like that, but it's actually kind of convenient. This is where I guess completion. Oh, well, this is a downer because this takes that a blob, and these are gonna just be regular things, which really, uh, this should be like an array of blobs or whatever, a set of blobs. Ordered container of blobs. Ah, man, this shit's kind of annoying. Now, if we could do kernel TLS, we don't have to do any of this. Is that correct? I mean, why? Fuck. Shit's annoying. So, do I have GitHub working on here? What am I working on here? So it'll be in here. Some ridiculous movie where this guy's trying to give away his soul. Is this general nuttery? So there's. Do you do it as an issue? Let me just. I think it's assistant was the thing. Nope. Oh, is it Copilot? I don't want a pair programmer. I want somebody that can just fucking do shit. Uh, what? This is just procrastination. Cut this shit out. Um, gotta quit being an asshole. Um, all we're trying to do is break out our IO calls. So I think I'm actually towards the end. Hey, here's the right EV one. This is just some assignment. That's an assignment. Okay, here. Um, but you can't actually do this. But I still would like this to work. So, right. The problem was I was raw dogging it anyway. And So you could do I don't even know what you'd call that. You could just like have three blob parameters because that's all I actually need at this point. So you would just have right. Well, you could have a basically this, but you have const blob first. Yeah, something like that. But you could also say status head head or whatever it's called body. Hmm. Maybe this should just be write request. But these are already in here. But that doesn't allow it to be blank. So, oh, could also have be uh, right. What is it called when you do the variable things? Yeah, that's a typo. So this could be this args doesn't super help. Just do this where this is see, that's where it gets misleading. Um, why are you caring about any of this shit? That is the bigger question. Somewhere we wrote this, and that was not necessarily the greatest, so we'll consider that more. This is probably not right anymore. It's this. So this is save request, which is just like for debugging. It's not necessarily, it's not happening all the time, where it's just writing everything out to a file so you can look at it, which is handy. This is a weird movie. What is it called? Blood Sabbath. Not really that great. Oh, so the header is written separately. And then this is the body plus whatever's left, or the first part of the body that's been already read. So, hmm. Um, no, these are just irrelevant errors. Um, 379. What? Read file. Read request body. Or even, what does this even do? Read request body. Do I use this? Uh, so this is just attempting. So this, I guess, should just be read net web. This should change to that. This probably should be read request. Guess you don't really, I mean, write request is probably okay because why are you, I mean, well, yeah, um, is that even true? Add read full file. I don't know that this is ever really used. Oh, I think it's used actually. Here's a note for myself here. It's definitely why this is handier than if you make issues in some other tool. That you're not gonna look at this and then go look up. Oh, has anything been mentioned about this? This might be about over because oh my god, what are they doing? This is weird. It's not weird in a good way though. It's weird in a why is this even happening way. Uh, possibly acquire request body web. So this attempts to read the rest of the request in if it's larger than the initial read. And oh, and then this other thing is used for I don't know. Is it used for anything at all? That would be a good scenario if we could just remove it entirely. Something bad happened. What? Is that an outtake? Oh, it's because of this. Oh, I think we're not doing any of this. So I don't. Should have left that there. None of this is valid. I really need to get the comment key working. Just kind of want it to compile-ish. Oh. Oh, yeah, it's in main. Why are we doing this? Yeah. Oh, God, this is some of this garbage that needs to be removed. When I did a whole thing where you can like pay, send a Venmo payment, and then this was receiving the inbound email to then go, oh, this is whatever, whatever. So you had to read in you want the full JSON, whatever the request. You got to have the full request body to then do whatever we're doing, which I don't know. I guess we had to. Wait, require request body. So it posted and then we have to read in the whole body into this thing. Which is, I guess that's okay. But I don't know if in all cases. But it just means we can't delete that thing. And it does just read from the network. I guess that's right. At least should be good enough. Renet. So we're basically off on these side things. And so, yeah, the send file and the receive file usage. Should we do the var arg list thing? Ew. Stab that woman in the neck. And now this guy's gonna drink her blood. Hmm. Okay. So, whatever. That should work. Too bad I don't have better testing. Um, it's interesting. I mean, you probably should just be. Wait a minute. What's that code doing? This is if the thing here was a. Huh. I don't know. This doesn't even fucking matter. It's not used. It needs to be removed. So I am just gonna do that. Got a bunch of. Jeez. So hopefully that'll be fine. It's probably in the endpoint still. Yeah. Oh, I can't really comment these out. I don't want to do this thing anymore. This table, I think, in this case. Um, well, I think I said before at some point that like you shouldn't. It doesn't matter really in this case. Should I just remove that entirely? So you can just have this and then method not implemented. Like that. So you would still have your things. I really don't think it matters in this case. So we haven't fixed all the problems at all. But why is this here? This guy's supposed to be like tripping from the blood or something. Oh, still. Um, I don't know that that was successful. Right. Net web. Did I write this? So the problem is this, and then also, I mean, we're obviously undoing it this way, so I need to be passing in these things. So this could be write request web, and it is this case. Except status here is not part of the request. I guess there should be a write status hit. Something like that. Um, but we don't even care about that really. I think I want to change. Stop doing that. But that would be the same where these would be var arg things. I think I'm over analyzing all this, and the other the advantage, in theory at least, is one's just called to write all those things. Fuck. All right, let's review options. Oh wait, not this. Yeah. Yeah, that was the wrong question. Yeah, here we go. More importantly, is this would make other stuff whatever. Um, that's weird because somewhat I'm in a unnecessary optimization situation probably, but it's actually more not trying to optimize as much as just trying to have it transparent into all these things. No. Um, yeah, because initially I was thinking only sendfile, but I forgot about this write v scenario. So, what is this link to? What? What? So, what exactly? Installation. Oh, so you need all those things on top of whatever else is it doing. I don't. Well, what is the point of that? Oops. I'm having a hard time finding where. Motherfucker. Let's see what we get for this. Did I read this already? I bet. Can't you dupes? Um. What's that? Um. So it's 3, whatever that means. I feel like I don't care really about this. I'm being difficult, I think. And that I should probably just brute force it somehow. Copy pasta. Jeez. So I don't know. Like, okay, so what kind of nick do I need to get to that? You can also not just sendfile, you can use write v. Also, this has some weird thing where this movie with the main character like came back from the Vietnam War. It's like from 70 or 71 or something. Hmm. Blah blah blah. Okay, how old is this? 2023. Hmm. Now this like Volkswagen van looking thing is trying to run him down in a field. It's like he could easily outmaneuver that thing. Although you could get run over in a car in Fortnite. So, oh, you gotta explicitly load a kernel module. So does this work? And if you, but it, I mean, not what it is. There's definitely some AES things in here. Did this even do anything? It's definitely loaded. There was already these other ciphers thing. Like, that's the other thing. It's like, should have highly optimized, like, crypto things. for everything. Like, I think I tried to find that out. You could just directly call kernel crypto things. So you do that on boot, you do that. I don't know, it might actually load on boot. Uh, and of course it just crashed. Damn, that thing is terrible. Oh god, I can't believe I'm reading this. So you gotta like enable that option. Um, what now? Was this? Oh no! I'm about to kill. I want to murder myself, my past self. What is? So wait, this thing is actually included. Motherfucker. So what is this? Is the I don't like how they do this. Where like I don't even know what those numbers mean, but I wish it was just libtls, which I think does not work. Yeah. And this is in universe libs. Yeah. Oh. Oh. So this version is something that is then a port of libtls to bearssl. Okay. Uh, and I think this. Oh. Yeah. I should have just used OpenSSL and dealt with it. I don't know. I don't know if OpenSSL is actually better for this. I think they have a sendfile, but I don't know if they have the other. That would be interesting. Why am I still reading this? Um, hmm. Do they not just have a whole page of this? So it's like, mm, so this could be V right blob net. It would have anyway. What do I think about this? Well, what I think about is that this should have other versions. So there's read, write. Oh, Oh no. So they don't support this kernel TLS stuff either. Uh, well, I'm not feeling this. I uh, I am feeling like I'm gonna try to get this KTLS stuff working actually. Because otherwise I'm just like duplicating these things to do this sort of minor thing, or you're just ending up duplicating all these syscalls basically that didn't do the different thing, as well as the obvious performance stuff, less CPU stuff. Yeah, I mean, so even here, like read and write, they're duplicating to do the thing. But like, surely all their code for doing, well, X509's not in there, but surely asymmetric cryptography, like or not AES, but the elliptic curve and RSA stuff is in the kernel. So, yeah, the answer here is no, or whatever. This just doesn't even do what I want. So, we're down to OpenSSL. I mean, OpenSSL's got to have this stuff, right? Well, obviously, whatever that other thing was on here. Yeah, it's funny this F5 thing because I just get hacked or whatever. Yeah, so they have a SSL sendfile. Oh, this is only 2021. Okay, so SSL send file, which some sort of issue. Is this going to be another one of these? They actually blocked me. Yeah, I think I've had this problem before with their website. Oh, but okay. Oh, SSL must be your. This is the input in FD. So they don't. Here again. Wait, why would I need. Does the ktls stuff not work how I think it does? I need to go back to that. Fuck. So this is garbage. Um, so yeah, whatever they're doing in this thing is. Hmm. I don't think everything supports 1.3 yet. What am I doing? So yeah, this is oh, this is old enough to where OpenSS3 is. Wow. Increase throughput by up to 2x. Which was the other thing? It's like, yeah, you could write out like the CSS, generated CSS and stuff to a file and then serve it out this way. And the file could be on the temp file system. Hmm. Hmm. Like, should you write all of the responses just instead of where I'm writing into this body buffer? Should you just write it into a file on the temp file system? I mean, there's some overhead of some sort. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Because, like, yeah. But you could do this write v into a temp file. And then send file that. But again, this just seems unnecessary. Okay, so this is this testing, which is interesting. Are these in the same machine? Oh, guess what are these? I guess bigger is better. So that wasn't that interesting. But I think I now have to look at that. Because this, yeah, this SSL thing, that's not going to do what I'm looking at anyway, either. So it'd be, you want this to work. I think. Hmm. If ktls is used to only write read syscall just work, file, write me. So that'll be the question for tomorrow. Motherfucking fuck. Keep getting pulled back to this. I mean, ktls does have significant performance benefits, and it allows you to potentially use hardware to accelerate stuff, which I don't know what one of those would be, but yeah, I assume laptops and shit don't have that stuff. Uh, this doesn't look terribly hard. So this is using send. Hmm. Okay, I'm just gonna pick this up tomorrow. I need to check the audio is